Hello, welcome back. Let's talk about Arlott, half human, half demon, who wants vengeance against the demons and churches. What did the half demon go through that turned him against the church and the demons? But before that, as you can see, we are such a small channel with a small following. And it's my very passion on making such this content. And your support means a lot. So please, consider pressing the subscribe button and be part of this channel and help to create more amazing contents. Thank you. Now back to the lore. Arlott the Lone Lancer. The path is separated into three directions. The barren land in the south, north to Lumina City, and a path where he had been. As a cart is stopped in front of Arlott, he can't see the person clearly, as he can't move the hairs blocking his vision, as his hands too heavy for him to move. It doesn't matter whoever in front of him, as Arlott's memory flashes before his eyes. Since he was a child, he can't get along with humans. Around him making fun of how he looked and insult his mother of giving birth into a half demon and hooking up with a demon. Yo mama a demon, you ugly. Don't judge, sometimes we fall to a bad person. Anyway, Arlott never understood why everyone feared and cursed him until he saw his own reflection in a ditch. His right eye can able to see the world differently. He can able to see life force of living things, and some are brighter than others. He tried to hide his eyes from others. He had no memory from both his parents and spent his life drifting from village to another, with each chasing him down. He made his way south to barren lands and joined small bands of demons, thus spending his life training with other demons and fighting in their battles. Joining the demons and picking up a spear, Arlott now understands the true worth and purpose of his demon eyes. Alice takes notice of him while looking for recruit. Arlott received 2 spears when he joined the demons. Demons fought with savagery and brute force, but Arlott built different. He always trained himself with efficiency and professionalism. Wow. Unlike the other demons who broke their own weapon, Arlott's spear is always sharp. The Sigma's fighting style, who is different from Normie, stand out among demons. Combat became his only meaning in life. He became a general in Abyss army and became responsible on the attack on the Lumina City. And it's quite the sight. Army stormed the city. The sounds of battle is loud as a spear pierced right into Arlott's chest. As he turned his head, it was them, his own soldiers, who betrayed him. What a day. What you expected from a demons actually. Injured Arlott collapsed but been bandaged and tossed onto a cart alongside a sack of flour. For 3 days, he's unconscious. It was a young girl who saved him, with a large birthmark spread across her face. She's a bit odd looking, like him. And this girl's name is Mila. Upon seeing Arlott, she take a bread out of the oven, but Arlott refused and the offered bread fell into the ground. The young girl picked up the bread, ate the half, and still tried to give the other half to Arlott. Despite his toxic attitude, he still see the smile on the girl's face. Bro tried to skip-a-dee-lib, but the girl didn't allow him. Not until he's fully recovered. With no place to go, humans hates him and demons betraying him, there's no way for Arlott to go. So he stay. What a day. What a wonderful day. Arlott kept his broken spears in his side one evening. While Mila tried to cover him with blanket, he drew the spear on her, Arlott almost piercing her throat, but she just smiled. Damn girl, so brave. He realized Mila has no ill will to him. He lowered his weapons. During these days, Arlott allowed Mila to fix his bandages and also help her in chores around the bakery, sweeping the storeroom, moving heavy objects, and feeding the Mila's pets. He take the store whenever Mila attend the church services. He came to enjoy all of this. Mila taught Arlott how to count the stars. She had a basic technique. Look for the pattern in the stars and connect them. What's the point? Mila asked. Arlott, can your right eye can see the stars in different way? I don't know either. Then try it. Not knowing Arlott covered his left eye to look into the stars, and then nodded his head. Then You must be able to spot the brightest stars and connect them. Amazing. You're such a random girl, you know that? Hehe, you're so edgy. Arlott was not bad-tempered. He just rarely smiled. Mila would lift his mouth to teach him how to smile. Don't look too intimidating and cold. It wasn't until he baked some bread for Mila and saw the joy in her eyes that he understood what it means to smile. It was until not long after he also learned the true meaning of rage, the kind that would consume his very being. As the spears lay in the storehouse gathering dust and began to rust, but sudden attack of demons in the market, Arlott heard Mila's cry. He ran as fast as he can toward them. Between a small child and a demon, he stood quivering, holding her pillar raised in defense. Arlott saved them before the knights arrived. Going back to the bakery, Mila placed her necklace to Arlott. You're a good person and this will protect you, and extended her finger, promising that we'll protect as many people as we can. For him, he knew that peaceful life and contentment won't last long, and will forever out of reach. The church was aware of how Mila sheltered the demon Arlott, and of course, this act
Against the belief of the church.
accused Mila of heresy. Several children ran toward Arlott, sobbing, and tell him what happened. The time he had arrived, all he found was her lifeless body. This once wonderful girl, once full of life, who just said goodbye for him this morning with a smile on her face, will never smile again. He bring Mila, cradled in his arms, inside the church. He placed Mila upon the altar. Several knights restrained him and heard the mocking remarks up toward her. Heretic, ally of the demons! In an instant, he began simmering with rage, unlike anything he had experienced before. Arlott realized fighting was also like counting stars. Look for the brightest target, connect them, and followed through with his spears. Before he knew it, his spikes was stained with blood of the knights. It as if his own weapon found their mark and burying themselves in the flesh of his enemies. As he left the church with Mila in his arms, more knights blocked his path. He'd been covered with blood for each slade, yet Mila's body remained clean and stainless. Because he was partially human, demon betrayed him. Because he was a demon, Mila had been executed. In the end, he was nothing, for the one he wanted to protect, now dead and broken before him. Once again, he found himself in the road with three paths. His fate bring him to both Barren Lands and Lumina City. But right now, he chose the third path and took Mila with him. It led to the forest with lake for off the beaten track. Once under the fruit tree, Mila celebrated her birthday here and make promise that they celebrate it right here together every time. This will be her eternal resting place, where no one will disturb her. As he looked up the stars above, on a clear night, the stars are especially bright. If she were to awaken this very moment, she'd certainly want to spend the entire night stargazing. As Arlott's final goodbye, look Mila, the stars were shining for you. The end.